What is going on, everybody? How are you? What are we looking at here? What are we looking at? We're looking at Rescue on Fractalus. And, ooh, level 4. Am I going to start off on level 4? I guess I'm going to start off on level 4. This is a game for the Coco 3 made by LucasArts. I don't think there were too many. And so this is kind of like a 3D space shooter where you're in a spaceship. You're going to be on a planet surface. You have to avoid crashing into mountain ranges and whatnot, and try to take out bad guys. So I do have a cross here that I can shoot, and so yeah, it's very 3D-ish. And what I would also point out, I don't know if you noticed at the top of the video here, but this thing loads from OS 9. OS 9 level 2, no less. So this is an OS 9 game. There are plenty of OS 9 games, but yeah, this is one of them. And it's kind of cool that it's made by LucasArts. You know, LucasArts did a ton of really cool games for all kinds of platforms, but they got big into PC games. I guess I hit that thing. I'm not sure what my bad guys are supposed to look like yet. I think that little green blurb over there is a bad guy. I'm not sure. I have no idea what any of these readouts on my screen are. I don't know if I've got like a fuel gauge. Okay, I see. Oh, actually, I see there's in the middle of my screen, there's a radar. There's a blue radar screen, and I guess that shape might have been something that was behind me. Maybe. And now it's, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. That's okay. I'm just going to keep shooting. And okay, I can use either of my fire buttons on my deluxe joystick. So I see like there is a, okay, see there I just saw something on my radar screen. I saw what looked like a ship. I don't know if that's a rear radar that I'm looking at. I don't want to get too close to the ground. I hear beeping too, so is that beeping telling me that that's like a enemy radar type thing? I don't know. I don't frickin' know. But it's kind of cool. It's kind of like, you know, flight simulator-ish, 3D-ish, and just, you know, kind of cool. Minimal wireframing going on here. You know, you've got your kind of blobby mountains with just some dashed lines to kind of indicate their shape and structure, but pretty impressive for the time, I'm sure. Okay, there's a little feature on the ground there. Is that a spaceship? I don't know what the heck that is. I'm probably getting too close to the ground. Okay, that, I think that was an explosion that I just hit right there. Not exactly sure. But it looks pretty cool. I'm sure this was probably a fairly impressive game for its time. I'm not overly impressed with it right now, but it's neat. It's neat. I like the 3D-ness of it. I think if I had seen this game at the time and known about this game, I probably would have been pretty excited, especially being that it's a LucasArts game. Okay, here's a green thing. Is that a spaceship? Did I hit the spaceship? I don't know. I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. But is this the best space shooter the Coco 3 has ever seen? By far, no. Because Xenix or the Crystal City would kick this thing's butt as far as just the pace and, you know, the just the all-out action. So I wouldn't call this a fast-paced action game, but it's interesting. I like the fact that you are in a spaceship. You've got this cockpit with all these different gauges that I have no idea what they mean. I like the fact that it is 3D, and I realize that the fact that we're generating 3D on a 8-bit system that is kind of attributing to some of the latency of it. But it's cool. Okay, I don't know what that was. I just heard a noise that made me think maybe I shot something, but I don't remember shooting anything. Okay, now I see something on my radar. I guess this radar is a front radar. I see off in the distance a little green. Okay, yeah, it's like actually shooting at me now too. I don't know how to control my speed or anything. I don't know if you can control your speed. I don't know if I hit it or if I just passed it. I just saw a green line coming at me again too. So maybe he's still behind me. You know what this makes me think of? I wonder if there is a game kind of like Battlezone for the Coco 3. I'm gonna have to look into that, because I'd actually like to play something that's a little bit more truer wireframe 3D. Hopefully I'm at a better frame rate too. This frame rate's a little bit sad. But this is cool. I'm shooting my little bullets. I'm watching my bullets go down to the ground and hitting nothing. I hear beeping sounds. I don't know what the beeping sound means. I don't know if that's a radar telling me which direction to go into. Okay, so that is. So I'm gonna assume that. Now I guess it's flashing because I'm close to the ground. So that radar is either telling me there's a target nearby or I'm about to collide. I think that beeping sound I heard. The one thing that I will tell you I've kind of noticed recently on some of the third-party games, like some of the Sierra games and now this LucasArts games, they really didn't make any effort to learn how to exploit sound on the Coco. They didn't do anything fancy with music. It was single voice music. Sounded like it could have been done in BASIC. And the sound effects are slightly underwhelming. So as much as I'm sure it was a nice treat to get a kind of multi-platform title like a Sierra game or a Lucas game on the Coco 3, seeing them now, it makes me wish that they had really took a little bit of time to learn what the Coco was capable of and put a little bit more effort into either optimizing a few things or making slightly better sound. Because in my preview now, as I'm trying out some of these Coco 3 games, especially the Sierra games, again, my experience with Sierra games was on a Tandy 1000, which had 3-voice music and a processor that was twice as fast. So I know there are some hardware differences, but the Coco 3 Sierra games, to me, I don't know if I even want to record a video on them, honestly, because I think they're a little bit slow, and I think I just get frustrated with the speed of it. So I do love the Coco. I do love the Coco 3, but I don't want to play a slow game no matter what. No matter how much I love a system, there's got to be something about the game that makes it fun. And this Rescue on Fractalus is neat, but because I don't know anything about it, I'm really not that excited about it. I'm actually kind of about ready to fall asleep. So let me do this. Let me just do a nosedive, and let's take her down. We're going down. We're going down. Come on. Straight on down. Straight on down. How long does it take me to crash into the ground? Can I crash into the ground? Please. Please let me crash into the ground. That's the spaceship. Okay. Can I crash into the ground, please? Is that orange bar my elevation? I don't know what's going on. Or is that my fuel tank? I don't know what's going on here. I just want this thing to blow up and I want this to be over. Alright, cool. See, this music is absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible music. Okay. So, yeah, this was Rescue on Fractalus. Oh my god. Stop it! Stop the noise! Stop the noise! Make it go away! Make it go away. My god, thank you. That was killing my ears. Alright, so I have been the original gamer, OgStevieStrow, and you have just witnessed Rescue on Fractalus, and I did this game zero justice. I had no idea what I was doing. I talked very poorly about it, and I should probably feel guilty about that. But honestly, based on the Coco 3 games I've seen so far, I have seen people make the Coco 3 do blazing fast, incredible things. This game did none of those. So I'm sure it was impressive that it could do the 3D rendering and all those kind of things. And so I have no idea how to do this kind of stuff, so I'm not going to say I could do better. But I am not blown away by this game. I am the opposite of blown away, and I don't even know what that is. But anyways, it's cool. It's part of the Coco history. It's an interesting game. I did enjoy kind of experiencing it just to see what it was all about, but I think I've seen enough. But that was it. That was Rescue on Fractalus. I have been the original gamer, OgStevieStrow. We are continuing our month-long marathon of Coco games all throughout September. So make sure you put in your requests. Make sure you watch these videos. Give them a like, leave them a comment, and all that good stuff. Share with your friends. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you on the next video. Keep on gaming. Coco forever, everybody. Bye-bye.